Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome to another video on the channel. In today's video, we are looking at Winter Wildcards Team 2. Lots of pretty good looking players in this team. This promo, an interesting one. It's got a mix of popular players, flashbacks, so like that Varane, he's always been a popular one. We had a popular Adama Traore striker a few years ago. So a bit of nostalgia for you foot fans who've been playing for a few years. And then some future ones, I guess that means a bit different. Honestly, in terms of the hype of this team, it doesn't seem great, but there are a few pretty interesting cards in this video. So as always, with my tier list, I'm going to go look at each card and we're going to rank them from S to D based on how good I think that card specifically is. So it'll be interesting to see what we make of all these. So we're going to start left to right. I'm going to go Raheem. Let me know, as always, what you think of the ratings I'm giving, what you think of the promo. Are you happy with this? What do you think of its content? 4-star, 5-star. Now, that is very good straight away for a cam. We don't rank cards based on the chemistry, but Raheem's chemistry is very nice, being Spanish, Serie A, and that lovely AC Milan link. Someone who supports AC Milan work at EA, because AC Milan seems to be getting a lot of juice this year with the cards. We always look at the cards well, what they'd be like with a chemistry style. With a Hunter, he's pretty fast. Got really good pace, really, for a cam, anyway. His shooting's good, but not insane. Passing, pretty good. Dribbling's amazing. That's really good. It's better than 90 dribbling stat with that agility and balance. Physicality, awful. He can't play CDM or centre mid due to those defending stats, but it looks a pretty good card. I'm going to go A tier for this card, I think. In terms of what you want from an attacking player, his dribbling, pace, shooting, passing are all very good and well-rounded, but no 5-star skills, really bad physically, not elite in any of these areas other than maybe his dribbling. Probably stops him from me pushing him into the S tier. Boateng, Kevin Prince. Now, if that sprint speed said 83 as well, then maybe I could rate this card quite highly. His passing's okay for a centre-back, pretty decent defending stats, not too bad on the ball. 4-star, 4-star's nice. Pretty good physical, but he's just too slow. I don't think he's unusable, but that sprint speed is really going to hurt you. I'm going to go C tier for this card. He's almost slow enough that I could put him D tier, but his stats are good elsewhere. He's not one of the slowest centre-backs in the game, but there's a lot better centre-backs who are quicker, so I don't think anyone's... I'd be amazed to see anyone using that card anyway. I don't think it's very good. Robertson, one of the best left-backs in the Prem now. 5-star skill move's pretty nice. Honestly, at fullback, I would rather have the 5-star weak foot, though. I think, yes, sure, skill moves are nice, but weak foot matters more for playing out the back. But still, a pretty sizable upgrade, Robertson, I think. Yeah, it is, geez. 10 pace. I didn't realise Gold Robertson was that slow anymore, but yeah, 10 pace on him. Pretty great defending when you put the shadow on. Decent on the ball, very good passing, pretty good physical all round. I think that's an S tier card. I don't think he's like the best left back in the game, but for a promo, and he probably goes into the top 3, at least top 5 left backs. That's a really good card. And just as a bonus, Premier League, getting him into chemistry with Liverpool Premier League is pretty nice. Saint-Max, you honestly on this card might even go a Deadeye. With a Deadeye, 5-star, 4-star, pretty quick. He has a very good shot with a Deadeye. The passing's pretty great then. Amazing on the ball, of course, Saint-Max card. Pretty good physical, because I don't think aggression matter much. I'm going to go A tier. I think that when you go a Deadeye on him, he's good physical but not great. His shooting's good but not insane. His passing's pretty damn good. Pretty quick but not ridiculously fast. And pretty great on the ball. It's a borderline S tier card. It's pretty close to being S tier in my opinion, but I don't think it's got quite enough to get there. Garrido, this one just seems a bit random. 3-star, 3-star. I feel like they always had a few Spanish midfielders who were 3-star, 3-star, just okay all-round stats. Yeah, it's a pretty damn average card, really. The passing's very good. Bad shot, good physical. Not that tall, though, with that jumping. Great defending. I mean, honestly, he probably is a B tier in terms of, like, if you put him as a defensive, look at his base card. Some pretty good stats, but is anyone going to be that excited to use him? Probably not. 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot. Good versatility in the positions as well. You would probably play him as like an attacking centre mid or CDM. 5'3" is decent. Quick, good shot, okay passing, pretty good on the ball. I think it's like a B/C. I'm going to go C. I think like for what he would offer, he is worse in an attacking midfield, like an attacking centre mid or a CDM than this guy would be. And if you want to play him in attack, that weak foot's going to hurt him a lot. Now Benzema, probably the most interesting card in this promo. Shadow, 5-star skill moves on Benzema, 2.3 mil right now. He's going to drop a lot. 5-4 on this Benzema is interesting. You could play him with a Hunter or a Shadow, either way as an attacking CDM. With a Shadow though, playing him as a CDM or centre mid, he's going to be quick, great shot, very good passing, very good physical, pretty crack defending, and pretty good on the ball. It's an S-tier card really as midfielders go. That Benzema's got to be one of the best midfielders in the game. So a great card. I like them doing stuff like this, mixing it up a little bit. Varane, nothing too different that I can see about this Varane, just he's a fair bit better. He has 4 more pace, 4 more defending, 5 physical. This Varane's going to be one of the best centre-backs in the game, probably. Great chemistry links, man. You've been getting a lot of love this year. With Shadow, rapid, really good defending, physical. Varane always plays really well on FIFA as well. So that's... Honestly, he's probably a better centre-back than Benzema centre-mid. And that Benzema is really good, so... Interesting card. It's always nice to have a few cards that go towards the top end. This Kimmich is another one of these cards that they've given 99 on a stat to. Kimmich, I really like Kimmich as a player. Do I like this card? I've got to say for a centre mid CDM, he does look pretty special. The pace is a little underwhelming at this point. The shot is good enough for a 4-star, 4-star player. Passing's cracked. Physicals are pretty good, a bit weak, but great stamina, aggression. Don't think aggression does a lot though, but the strength's not shockingly bad. Defending is very good, and when you put a Shadow on him, that really boosts the defending. And then the dribbling is insane. Why couldn't they just give him 99 on the dribbling stat to make every stat 99? If you gave him like high 80s to low 90s dribbling and the rest of this card, it's still a very good card. But bearing in mind he's 4'4", got pretty good stats across the board, and then you make him, on paper, the best player in the game on the ball, he should be a really good midfielder, and he's got great chemistry links too. Benzema or him is pretty tight. I'd probably edge it to Benzema. Benzema has the skills, quite a bit more pace, much better shot if he gets into the position, a bit stronger, but they're both very good cards. Now Adama, not a card I would be using in the middle with no 5-star, but out wide with a Deadeye, he's got a great shot, he's rapid, great physicals, really decent passing when you add that, good on the ball. I'm going to go S tier, but as a winger. If it was a striker, like his actual role says, I'd be putting him as an A tier card then. But I think that is a very good card. Adama's always pretty glitchy on the game. I think this guy plays for Getafe. Jordan Amavi used to play for Aston Villa. With a Shadow, looks very good. 5-star weak foot as well. That is a really good fullback. Good passing, pretty good on the ball, very solid defending, great physical. It is an S-tier fullback. He's best fullback now probably in La Liga. He's better than Carvajal overall, I'd say. Much better physical. The 5-star weak foot's nice. Milinkovic, Savic. Rapid. That's very interesting. 6'7". Was he that? I didn't realise he was that tall. I mean, Cat also gives 15 positioning. So he's going to have 99 position with a Cat. Great reflexes, good handling, crackdown. He should be an S-tier keeper if you can fit him into your team. He also links to Milinkovic-Savic in that league. The other Milinkovic-Savic from Lazio. So there's your link. I'd be very interested to see how he is in game. That high, being that fast, that could be a bit nutty to be honest. Florian Wirtz. 4'4". This guy just looks average to be honest. Good passing, bad physical, pretty great on the ball. Okay, but pretty average shot. He's a B tier for me. That shot power being so low, and him not being rapid, being really weak. Nothing too exciting about that card. By the way, when I'm saying like S tier, these are all cards that I think for their leagues or positions challenge to be one of the best players. I'm not saying that if I'm doing like a midfielders tier list that Kimmich is S tier. Kimmich wouldn't be in the S tier with like Hullet, Zidane, some of those type of cards. But these are very good cards still. Weghorst, bit too slow. Looks very good though still, to be honest. If he had like 85 pace, this guy would be one of the best centre-backs in the game. Cracked physical. Very good defending. With a great shot. Oh, he can play up front apparently. Interesting positions actually. I wouldn't be playing him up front with some of those stats, but as a centre-back, I'm probably going like B tier. Bit too slow to go any higher, but looks interesting. And then Gabriel Jesus is our final player. Gabriel Jesus he doesn't have a weak foot upgrade. Rapid though, insane on the ball, very good shot, solid passing, really good physical for a player with the rest of the stats. As a winger, he is definitely S tier. I'd rather have him out wide than Adama because he's just overall better in my opinion. And the 5-star skills makes up a little bit for the 3-star weak foot. So in my opinion, there's not any like insane, oh my word, they've changed the game cards in here. That's not what the S tier is about in these tier lists. In my tier list where it's like best players in the game, it's a bit more like that. But these are very good cards. People might think, why is Saint-Maximin there? I just don't think his technical stats across the board are as good as some of these. He's much worse physically and shooting than someone like Jesus. He doesn't have the out-and-out pace of Adama and the physicality, but he's borderline S2. Good cards, good promo. What do you guys think? Do you agree with my tier list? Appreciate you guys watching. As always, keep it spicy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.